Top 5 most expensive shoes in the world. Shoes are probably the most underrated things ever. When we say shopping, the first thing that comes up in the mind is clothes, trendy and fashionable. Shoes come secondary in our list. But they dominate a huge part of our wardrobe. We were introduced to fashionable shoes right from our childhood days when we read Cinderella. Yes, our fairy tales books showed different pictures of the famous shoe that the prince came with to find Cinderella, but one thing was common in all such publications: the pair of shoes was beautiful. It had to be. Somewhere in all those years of growing up, we have fancied fashionable stilettos, pumps, wedges, and now when we are grown up enough to be able to wear them, we just cannot have enough of them. Every other pair of shoes seems pretty and we want to own them right away. For guys, it's all about the toughness and smartness it adds to their macho-ness. All said and done, this list will blow your mind with its collection of the 5 most expensive shoes in the world. Yes, they are beautiful and make us want to be the proud of one such pair. Testoni shoes, price tag $38,000. Yes men, it is one of your dream brands, and this particular pair of shoes cost you a whopping $38,000. Wondering what makes this pair of shoes so expensive? No, it is not just the brand, but the Norvégese technique that this brand uses. These shoes are made from the skin of the world's finest alligators and are highly durable. Testoni is the brand of shoes that was created by Amedeo Testoni way back in 1929, and the techniques even back then were quite ahead of time. Well, had he been alive today, he would have been a huge concern for PETA. This house of shoes has produced the very famous custom-made linen twine, which was made of soft goat skin. Okay, I personally find it unethical to use animal skin for luxury, but this price tag offers super water resistance to the shoes and is on every man's dream shoe list. Nike SoCal Air Force 1 Supreme Max, price tag $50,000. Next on the list is our very dear Nike. Every man has secretly wanted to own a pair of Nike's Air Force 1 shoes since ever. This particular Air Force 1 Supreme Max shoes has yet again created the magic and desire around it. If Nike's diamond-studded Air Force 1 range was irresistible, this one goes a step ahead and combines beauty with durability. What makes this pair of shoes catch our attention is the very bright neon touch to it that makes the shoes look even more desirable. Sigh. The upper part of the shoe is made of premium leather and the bottom contains 3M reflective material, not to forget the neon green laces. Air Jordan Silver shoes, price tag $60,000. This pair of Air Jordan Silver shoes had caught everyone's attention ever since it was launched. This pair of shoes is a masterpiece sculpture in its own. Signed by Michael Jordan himself, these shoes sent his fans into a tizzy and they have all religiously wanted to own it since then. The best part of this Nike shoe is that it is wearable, unlike gold shoes. Who says women are famous for luxury shopping? This shoe is done with silver detailing and is one of the most costly shoes in the world. It has been said this range of shoes are in itself the brand ambassador of Nike worldwide. So die-hard MJ fans, get ready to own a pair of this for a certain $60,000. Shoes of Nizam Sikandar Jah, price tag $1.60,000. This elegant pair of shoes belonged to the Nizam of Hyderabad, Sikandar Jah, during the 18th century. The design is so delicate that it actually makes us go WOW over the India of 18th century and its rich treasure. The shoe is fully embroidered with gold thread and boasts a lot of diamonds, rubies, emeralds and many such expensive stones. The shoe was a part of a prestigious museum in Toronto and proudly showcased India's heritage and opulence to the world, until it was stolen from the museum. Fortunately enough, the shoe was recovered again, and though it has suffered a few damages here and there, it still continues to make India proud. Catherine Wilson's pumps, price tag $4.18,450. New Zealand-based designer Catherine Wilson created this sheer work of masterpiece for a charity auction. This shoe took 50 hours to be the piece of work it is. This shoe features diamonds worth £1 million, and each diamond was hand-pasted one by one during those 50 hours. This shoe reminds me of the Cinderella pumps. Well, this Cinderella pumps fetched a price of more than $400,000 at the auction and hence successfully served the purpose of its creation at the first place. The only drawback is that this pair of pumps is not what we would call wearable. But that's how we have always known fairy tales to be, isn't it? Harry Winston Ruby slippers, price tag $3 million. As we come to the end of this list, the last shoe is expected to be a bang. And so does it deliver. This pair is actually the official replica of the pair of red magic shoes of Dorothy of Wizard of Oz. But his one had to be different from all its contemporaries and competitors. It boasts of total 4,600 pieces of rubies and worth 50 carats of diamonds, and was made on the honorable occasion of the 50th anniversary of the cult movie. This shoe took 2 months of pain and extreme hard work and was finally created to be the most expensive pair of shoes in the world. I personally like this one more than the original version and every other version.